Welcome back to Fix It with Feng Shui Q&A, where I answer your Feng Shui questions. So if you have a question about Feng Shui, specifically about energy, something you need to shift in your home or your life, ask it below and I'll feature your question on a future episode, or I'll answer it if it's quick and easy. You can also email me at jill@jillfa.com. Another reminder, if you've not headed over to jill@fa.com, go over there, get on the email list. We can stay connected. I send out emails that will give you more insight into how to shift the energy in your home and life on a weekly basis as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. It just means that more people get to see this for some reason, which would be amazing, and I know that you're here. So today's question actually came from a YouTube subscriber, and they're asking, what happens if you only live in a small part of the house, limited space, renting only a room? And this is a great question because I haven't really addressed this. I'm always talking about the main floor of your home, whether you live in a house, an apartment, a condo, whatever it is, and we always Feng Shui starting on the main floor. But what happens if you only have a room? And this could apply because you're only renting a room, or it could apply because your roommates aren't into Feng Shui, or your partner isn't into Feng Shui, and you don't feel like you can do the common spaces. You can always work in one room. So we Feng Shui offices separately, we Feng Shui bedrooms separately. Sometimes we'll Feng Shui a bonus room separately, depending on the layout of the home. And this is something that I'm going to teach more of in Feng Shui some more, which is the second book that's coming out. It's coming out soon. It follows up Feng Shui in 1, 2, 3. So if you haven't, got the Feng Shui in 1, 2, 3 guidebook, I recommend you head over to the website and get that. But what happens is we take a look and we will Feng Shui bedrooms separately. So in this case, when you've just rented a room, you're going to Feng Shui it separately. So what do? Well, you're standing in the door into your bedroom or into your room that's yours in the space, and you're going to lay the Bagua Map based on the door like it's the front entrance. So it's going to be in the wisdom, the purpose, or the assistance area. The back left corner, when you're standing that door into that room, is the abundance area. The back right corner is the relationship area. If, say, you're in a home and the only space you have is your office to Feng Shui, you do the same sort of thing. And what happens in a bedroom or in an office is we will layer these things on a home. So if you can Feng Shui the main floor and Feng Shui upstairs, then we actually layer on Feng Shuiing the bedroom separately, Feng Shuiing the office separately, Feng Shuiing a bonus room separately, kind of depending on the layout of the home. But we always look at bedrooms separately and offices separately. And so Feng Shui is this layering effect. So what you'll inevitably do when you're doing a bedroom or an office or just one room in a space, because that's what you can do, is you will Feng Shui it separately, but only adding in the primary color and the main element. So in each area, like in the abundance area, there's primary colors and secondary colors. There's main elements and building elements. There's also reducing elements that you need to take a look at. Like Feng Shui isn't tricky, but there's a bit to it. It's a bit of a process. So it always begins with the primary color and the main element. And then we add the building elements, and then we add the secondary colors as well. And then the third step is taking a look at the reducing element and saying, what do we need to do about that? So if we're working on the abundance area in your bedroom, what we're doing is we're only adding in the primary color and the main element. We're doing that for each of the 9 areas. So the abundance, the primary color is purple. The main element is wood. And so what you're going to do is you're going to add that into your bedroom. We don't need the secondary colors and the building elements, even if it's the only room in the home that you are able to Feng Shui, only because it's too much energy in too small of a space. If you can add a little bit of it in, that's fine because it works. Like say you have a water fountain, well, you're gonna put it in the back left corner likely, unless you can put it in the purpose area. So you're gonna add the element of wood and you're gonna add the color purple. So adding the color is easy. Like you can buy purple poster board, you can put a piece of purple fabric if you want to put something purple because you love purple that you can see visibly out. But otherwise, like in our bedroom, I have 2 bedside tables that go on either side, and one is in the abundance area, one's in the relationship area, and I put poster board inside the drawers. Like quick, simple, and easy to Feng Shui to add the colors. Great way to add wood energy is to add a plant. They're beautiful in a bedroom. Only because they kind of cleanse the air. It's a living entity, which is nice. Or you add something wood. So this is where you put artwork with a wood frame. Okay, so what you're doing in a bedroom is you're still laying the Bagua Map, but you're just adding the primary color and the main element. So I'm going to share what those are really quickly with you so you have them if this is something you need to do. But the primary color is red in the self-discovery area, and it's fire is the main element. In the relationship area, the primary color is pink, the main element is earth. In the creativity area, the primary color is white, the element is metal. And the assistance area, the color is silver or gray, and the element is metal. In the purpose area, it is the color is black, and the main element is water. In the wisdom area, the color is green, and the color is blue. The secondary color is green. The color is blue, and the element is earth. And then in the community area, the color is green, and the element is wood. And in the middle, in the center, the color is yellow, and the element is earth, and that's your well-being area. So those are your main color and primary element in each of the areas. So you just add a little bit of that. You don't need the same volume of color or the same amount of element in a bedroom because it's a smaller space, right? Like we want the energy to feel relaxing in the bedroom as well. So adding a little bit of the color, a little bit of the element, and then seeing how it shifts and changes. But you're doing this also with intention. So just because you only have one room in your home or a smaller space, you still do every Feng Shui cure with intention. So decide what you want for abundance, decide what you want with your relationship, decide what you want for your purpose, what assistance and support do you need, what do you want to do creatively, what do your relationships look like with family and friends, what do you want there, what do you want to acquire, what do you want to, I don't know, what's on your bucket list of things for the abundance area, what are you going to do with your well-being. So you're still setting those intentions, and every time you place a color in an element, you are thinking about those intentions in that area. It doesn't matter if it's a small space, you're still Feng Shuiing it. And so this applies obviously if you only have one room. If you only rent a place that is a whole big one room, then you just still do it the same way. Or if you Feng Shui the main floor of your home and now it's time to go and do the bedrooms, this is how you begin. There will be more in the guidebook Feng Shui some more, which is coming, I'm hoping next month. And so you can take a look at that. If you haven't done Feng Shui in 1, 2, 3, it's an ebook guidebook with some supplemental training videos that will teach you all the basics of Feng Shui. This will still help you if you only have one room because you're going to learn about the Bagua Map and what those colors and elements are and how to add the cures because it still applies. So great question. Let me know in the comments if you have another one. Feng Shui in a small space still really works. I would say the other key thing to do in a small space is to make sure you declutter. Too many things means the energy gets jammed up. If the energy isn't flowing, things aren't flowing in your life and things are draining you energetically. And so keeping clutter to a minimum, keeping your things to a minimum, keep that energy flowing. Do a space clearing. Great space clearing in a bedroom is a bowl of Epsom salts under the bed for 3 days and then throw them out. Light some candles, diffuse essential oils, but keep that energy flowing. Make sure it's not jammed full of stuff, which I know can be tricky if you have a small space, but understand that if there is no room, there's no room for the energy to flow, which will make it harder for things to flow in your life. So, questions, let me know below. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next episode, and I look forward to helping you in Feng Shui 1, 2, 3. There's 3, and they're so fun for me to do. They're called Feng Shui 911 emails, where you can email me 3 of your questions as you go through the guidebook because I want you to feel supported. And I get emails every day, Feng Shui 911, and it's like the most fun part of my day. Be able to help you in your home, make sure you've laid the Bagua Map right, or take a look at a room if you're not sure. So it's like one of the best parts for me. So I would love for you to be a part of that. So check it out on JuliaThea.com. I'll put a link below to that guidebook, and let's keep Feng Shui and keep shifting the energy and creating more of what it is you truly want in your life.